Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so here we go for some Monday Night Football between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. And so this game right here for Dallas, obviously right now on the season 5-7, currently right now 1-5 at home. You never want that to be your home record here, but here you go, a chance to try to right the ship. But on the other side, the Bengals, Joe Burrow. Burrow's got 30 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, so he's absolutely been balling, honestly. And so we're going to get to see this one get started with Joe Burrow and company here for the Cincinnati Bengals to get things started here offensively in this one. And here we had RC here first. What's good with you, RC? How are you? And RC says salute. Yes, how are you doing today? And we've got Samuel here in the building. What's good with you, Samuel? How you feeling? And he says, hey, what's up, buddy? And you say you're good tonight. That's what's up. Happy to hear it, Samuel. Happy to hear it. How's that weather? RC says huge implications for your boys tonight. Yeah, a win would be huge. It really would be. But here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bengals. And quick pass here out the backfield, and that's going to be completed there. Jamar Chase going to pick up about a good 3 yards there on the catch. So we got 2nd down coming up. And again, Jamar Chase having himself one heck of a season. They would like for it to equate to a lot more victories, but he's having himself a season. That's for sure. But 2nd and 7 right now. And as you can see, the Cowboys, they were bringing a little bit of pressure on that one. So expect the Dallas Cowboys to get after it early and often here to try to get in that backfield. So now they motion a tight end to the fullback spot. One back in the backfield. Fakes that play. Burrow looking. Burrow gets the completion there to the tight end. Brought down immediately there. So 3rd down coming up. And he threw it to his tight end Sample there, but Sample able to pick up just a yard in the play. Now you got 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 6. And again, Dallas being extremely aggressive here in this one. Expect that to be the case all night long. RC says, JB, you said JB they started on time tonight, and so did I. I know, I was shocked too. I couldn't let him outdo me, RC. Well, here we go. 3rd and 6. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, snaps the ball, blitz, throws it, and oh, it's incomplete. Diggs on the coverage there, tried to find T. Higgins there. Nah, not going to work. So just like that, 3 and out for the Cincinnati Bengals. My goodness. 3 and out. Excellent job there by Diggs to get around him and knock that ball out. So now 4th down here. And let's see, Samuel says he's out deer hunting. Okay, bet. That's what's up. And you're at Medville, Mississippi. Be safe out there. All right, so 4th down for the Bengals. Punts on the way. Let's see if we get a return here. Catches at the 20. He's at the 30. Brought down at the 40-yard line. So the Cowboys will take over with great field position here. And let's see what Dallas does with the football. Led by Cooper Rush. And on the season, he's got 11 passing touchdowns to 5 interceptions, averaging 212 passing yards per game. His career starting record is 7-3. So Cooper Rush, he knows how to get some victories for sure. And Samuel's going for the Cowboys here. He says, let's go, Cowboys. Okay, bet. All right, 1st and 10. 1 back in the backfield, multiple tight ends, 2 receivers. It's a run play, and he's going to pick up 2 yards there on the play. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 8 again here in the 1st quarter with 13 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Now RC says, JB, I beat rush hour traffic. You say you was about an hour, about a half away from home at 4:45 p.m., but made it back home before the game with time to spare. My man was booking it. That's what's up. Now from their own 42-yard line, another run play. And he is going to be about 2 yards shy of that 1st down marker with a pickup of 6 yards on the ground by Rico Dowdle there on the carry. He's got 2 carries so far in this one for 9 yards. Now they're going to call it 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1. And Kenneth in the building. What's good with you, Kenneth? how are you doing today? And he says, hey, Mr. JB, how are you doing tonight? JB is great. And you say you're doing good tonight. That's great. And you're about to do a puzzle and listen to the stream. Hey, that's what's up. JB likes working on a good puzzle. Tight end goes in motion. Play fake. Cooper looking. Cooper throws it and gets it completed there for a first down. And he finds Luke Shoemaker for 14 yards and a first down. So the Cowboys right now, they are moving and grooving. That time, an excellent play fake. Everybody in the building thought that it was going to be a run play, and they executed that to perfection. Just goes to show the confidence that they have right now in Cooper Rush. And Eric's in the building too. What's good with you? Eric says, yo, JB, and he says he's well. That's what's up. Where we go, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Throws it, gets the completion before he goes out of bounds. And that was CD Lamb with the catch. Picks up about a good 3 yards there, 3-4 yards. So now we got a 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, first quarter, 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And right now it's the Dallas Cowboys, their first offensive drive of the game. Can it result in some points here? Let's see. If they can keep this momentum going, they've got a good shot at just that. RC says, spook and rush. Spook and rush. All right. Looking, throws it, gets another completion there to the 20-yard line. And again, CD Lamb, the chosen one with the reception. So Dallas moving the ball here. I'm not going to lie. They look pretty good right now. They look pretty good. Kenneth says, let's go Bengals. So Kenneth got the Bengals. Let JB know where you guys stand in terms of who you're rooting for here tonight. And Samuel says, in your camp, Hurting is a big TV, 76-inch TV there. Oh, wow. That's massive, Samuel. All right, 1st and 10. Looking, throws it. Incomplete. Tried to throw it to the back there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, first quarter with 10 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Carmichael's in the building, the guy who finished with the best record in our fantasy league. What's good with you, Carmichael? How are you? And you say, hello, JB. How are you doing tonight? JB is doing pretty good, but you've got to be feeling great. You know, you've got to be excited for Penn State. You've got to be excited for the Steelers, your fantasy team. Life's got to be great. Meanwhile, another carry, and he's going to pick up about a good 7-8 yards there on the carry. 3rd down coming up. But this is important here. Can the Cowboys get another first down? RC says, JB, my niece keeps running up here talking about Cowboys suck. You say, JB, where's the dang belt when you need it? RC. 3rd and 2. Rush up under center. Feeds to the back in the back. Tries to spin, but picks up a yard, but will be a yard shy. So if you're Dallas, it's 4th and 1. Do you go ahead and roll the dice at this point? Do you? And we've got Braden in the building. Braden, what's good with you? And Braden says, hey, JB, how are we doing today, Braden? And Kenneth says, how many pieces do you put on the puzzle? You say you can do 2,000 pieces for the puzzle? And so, well, you're far more advanced than me. But I'd say probably about a good, I don't really get like large puzzles like that, at least not in a long time. So maybe about a good 1,000 to 1,500 seems more like JB's range. On 4th down, throws it wide open, and CD Lamb for the touchdown. Wow. How about that? Excellent play call. He was all by himself, and the Cowboys going against tendencies here and got that touchdown. Wow. They have shown that in key moments that they fully believe and Cooper Rush to make the plays and make the right decision. And that time he was all by himself in that end zone. I could have made that catch, guys. I could have made that catch. And now with the extra point, the Dallas Cowboys strike first here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go. And it's been the run game that fueled the pass game as well. Maybe Cincinnati should try to run the ball. Maybe they should try to run the ball because they didn't try not one time to run the ball that last drive. Maybe they should try to run the ball. So how about that? On the opening drive for the Dallas Cowboys, because again, the Bengals had the football first. They went 3-0, 3 and out. And then the Cowboys get the football and they drive it down there and they're able to score. Rico Dowdle already with 18 yards on the ground off of 4 carries. So he's been balling. CD Lamb, he's got 3 catches, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Oh man, if you're playing fantasy football and your hopes was on CD, you're feeling good. You're feeling really good right now. And Coop, 4 or 5 for 42 yards and a touchdown. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? What can you say? But we'll see how the Bengals respond. One thing for sure is that Dallas is going to continue to bring the pressure. They're going to continue to bring the heat. So we'll see how the Bengals adjust. Speaking of adjustments, though, Cincinnati, they will have to find a way to adjust as well, because especially on that third down when they got that first off that play action, and also on that fourth down where they got that touchdown, Bengals defense lost. So they've got to figure this one out. But again, the Cowboys up 7-0. We're here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. And when we come back, we'll see Cincinnati with the football for the second time here offensively, and we will see what they do with the football. All right, so returning back to the action here with under 9 minutes to go. The Cowboys up 7-0. And let's see. And we've got Laney in the building. Laney. Looks like our two college teams can't help but face each other, Laney. Oh, what a matchup that's going to be, Laney. What a matchup that's going to be. Samuel says, what's up, Braden? Braden says, hey, Samuel. All right, let's see what the Bengals can do here for their second offensive drive here. Carmichael says, personally, for myself, you want the Cowboys to win? Okay. You say you're good. You say everything is great. Penn State winning the Natty, you say, and the Steelers the Super Bowl, and you the championship. So let's see if Carmichael goes 3 for 3. Mr. JB says, let's go to San Francisco. You say, let's go to San Francisco. Let's go to Cincinnati. Well, not sure what San Francisco got to do with that one there, but I hear you. All right, for their own 30-yard line, they run it. Pickup of 2 yards there on the play. Second down coming up. They're going to call it 3 yards there by Chase Brown. 2nd and 7 coming up again here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go. And again, establishing this ground game would certainly help out. But you know that Dallas is going to continue to bring pressure. Like they're going to continue to bring pressure. But here we go. 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals from their own 33-yard line. 4 seconds on the play clock. Up, and just like that, there was some movement. Now, Micah Parsons says that this was on the offense, but the referees, they disagree. They say that's a neutral zone infraction there. Neutral zone infraction. RC says, Laney, how you doing? You say you saw a restaurant and a gambling bar near Laney's today when you went out driving. Braden says touchdown. Laney says TD. RC says, oh, Samuel, we come to you each Christmas season. Laney says, that's cool, RC, and how are you? All right, so 2nd and 2 after the penalty here. He's looking to throw, feeling the pressure, throws it short, gets the completion there, and that is to Chase Brown for the first down. And that's 13 yards there on the catch. RC says, Cowboys up, let's go. And Samuel's putting up a new video tonight. That's what's up. That's what's up, Samuel. Is it already up or you haven't put it up yet? RC says, Laney, my Cowboys scored. I'm good outside of that, getting better from the code. How you feeling? What percentage are you today, RC? All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Burrow up under center. Chase goes in motion. They give it to him on the end, and look at him get that first down. Goes out of bounds there, but a nice pickup of 14 yards there by Ja'Marr Chase. And again, catching the defense there. They're thinking about Chase Brown. And Ja'Marr Chase just doing whatever it takes to get the football in his hand. All right, so 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. First down, Burrow up under center. Receiver goes in motion. Play fake. Throws it here to Brown, and Brown gets brought down about a good 2 yards shy of that first down marker. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a flag holding on the offense. Brandon says, I wonder if we'll see a lot of playoffs tonight. You say he had a tough Sunday. Let's see. Carmichael says, Jay had to pick up Tank Bisbee. You say you had to pick up Tank Bisbee in fantasy this week. You said you had Eckler, who was on IR, and Brees, who didn't play this week. And so, oh, man, I tell you what, with all the bye weeks and stuff, it has been crazy. It has been. But Phoenix is in the building. What's good with you, Phoenix? How are we doing today? I mean, well, 1st and 20 now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they give it to Brown, and Brown's going to fight for it there for a couple yards there on the carry. Gain of about a good 4 yards there. Oh, yeah, that man grabbed the face mask and everything. All right, 2nd and 16. Burrow. Oh, Burrow. Oh, man, just throws that one to the ground. I mean, who was in the area? He's pointing at somebody. But 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. But Phoenix, he says, what is happening, JB Nation and members? And so, oh, man, Phoenix, glad to have you come through. Glad to have you come through. How are you? RC says, JB Laney, you said, I'm at about 89% in terms of the flu code. I no longer have the runny nose, red nose, no longer have the ear infection or the high fever or the shakes. And so I'm glad you're not out there doing the Harlem Shake and all like that, RC. But it's good to hear that you're 89%. That's a good number. That's a good number. Obviously, we want you at 100, but that's a good number there. All right, so too many men on the field there. All right, so 2nd and 16. Burrow throws it, gets the completion there, goes out of bounds. They're going to make it 3rd and short. So a nice pickup there, Ja'Marr Chase. And I like that hunger in his eyes. I like that hunger in his eyes. You can see that hunger in his eyes. And again, that was Ja'Marr Chase. So now on 3rd and 2 with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the first, do they opt to maybe run the ball? JB needs a lot of carries. Braden says, JB, you're behind. Thanks for pointing that out. RC says, Braden, let's go. Braden says, hey, RC. Laney says, I know it's going to be good. Oh, it will be good. Believe it. Burrow looks, throws it. Quick completion there to Brown. All right, that's nice. But can we please run the ball with Brown a lot more? RC says, Braden, Notre Dame will beat Indiana, but we will be super hard pressed to get past Georgia. Carmichael says Penn State winning the Natty 98-17. Braden says, yeah, I see them beating Indiana. You said they could beat Georgia since Beck is out. So he's confirmed out for that game. RC says Dallas 44, Bengals 7. You said I looked in my magic crystal ball, Mr. 8 Ball. I'm sorry, magic 8 Ball. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals. Burrow looking. Burrow throws one up there into the end zone. Will that be a touchdown? That will be incomplete. I thought it was a touchdown at first there, but it's incomplete. Incomplete. Man, they really do not plan on running this ball tonight. JB made the wrong move. Let's see. Carmichael says, RC, tell me that touchdown was T. Higgins. RC says, please no Mike ever floss today. Or ever flush today. RC says, Carmichael, Mosby, CD. That's right. The touchdown in this game was from CD Lamb. All right, 2nd and 10. Burrow throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. So we got a 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 10 coming up. Oh, Chase, that's one you got to catch. That's one you got to catch. All right, Samuel says, you'll be back. All right, bet. Appreciate the heads up. All right, so 3rd and 10. So we're going to have 4 receivers on this play. 3 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap, looking. Burrow throws it, completed to Higgins, and Higgins fighting, but he's going to get brought down. That's going to be a 1st and goal, but a 1st down, of course, for the Cincinnati Bengals. And again, the Bengals right now trailing 7-0. Can they find a way to get into the end zone? Let's see. RC says, wait, wasn't it JB? You say CD that scored? And so it was CD that scored. It was. Carmichael says, you said 7 for the Bengals. So is that 7 points to T. Higgins touchdowns? And so, oh no, my bad there. No, 7 for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are up 7-0. But right now, the Bengals are 6 yards away from the end zone. They feed it to Brown, and Brown's going to pick up a yard on the play, maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Current drive, 10 plays, 65 yards, about 5 minutes and 22 seconds to turn time possession off the clock. I say feed it to him again. Feed it to him again. I need Chase Brown to get going. RC says, our tackling is often boo-boo. Brayden says, JB didn't get my joke. And so, when JB is speed reading there, I must have missed it. All right, 2nd and goal. And that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown to Jamar Chase. And so Chase responds with his own touchdown, got his celebration going. 5-yard touchdown reception. So just like that, the Bengals now get a touchdown, their 1st points of the game. And this is their 2nd drive offensively. Let's see. Carmichael says, my fantasy game in our league is close right now. You're winning by 0.10. 0.10. That's insane. You say, I'm going to be spending the entire summer. You're going to be spending the entire summer with your girlfriend's family? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Is it going to be like a vacation that you guys are taking together? But that's nice. RC said, we about to give up some kind of score here. You say, you hope you're wrong, though. Wait a minute. There's a flag. RC says, why they got the game on ESPN and ABC both? That's wild. And so I did notice that. I did. Carmichael says, it fills my heart with joy seeing the Browns and Bengals be bad. You're just loving this year. This has got to be a tremendous year for you. You're just loving this year. RC said, JB, I just tuned to ESPN because I think you were 1 play ahead. We can't have that. I did choose ESPN because I did look at both ESPN and ABC, and I saw that my ESPN was faster. So yeah, I chose that one. But yeah, we're all tied up 7-7 now here in the 1st quarter with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter. Oh, that is Cade York's girlfriend? I had no idea. It's no wonder this man is distracted. Or as he says, Cincinnati, stay down. You're talking to him like they're dogs out there. Brandon says, I wonder who Carmichael is playing against. And so that is a good question, though. It's got to be somebody in his division. I know that much. Somebody that's at least in his division. So I'm guessing Braden. I'm guessing Braden. Carmichael says, yeah, we are going to the West Coast. You're mad nervous. And so, oh man, this sounds like an exciting time, though. Have you ever taken a trip with her family before? Carmichael says, well, Braden, we don't need to talk about that. Oh man. So absolutely. But yeah, speaking of fantasy though, I mean, you know, this is basically wrapping it up. It's about to be time for the playoffs. And right now, things are looking really good for JB's matchup. Really, really good. Like considered a W at this point. Really good. Let's see, Carmichael says no first time. And so, okay, no first time. Okay, first time. Well, hey, it'll be a great time. It'll be a great time. It might be a little nervous at first, but it'll all be good. And Black Medicine is in the building, and he said, I had no idea that since he had a record this bad. And so, yes, that is true. That is true. 4-8 is their record. And so, I mean, they've had some big time moments. I mean, you look at Joe Burrow's season. He's thrown for 30 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. So, they find ways to lose. I don't know. Is the defense just that bad this year? I don't know. Carmichael says, I'm begging on Chase Brown to be bad. Oh man, Carmichael. Oh man, normally JB would have to root for you there, but JB needs Chase Brown to go out there and do some things out there for JB. Oh man. And Braden says, oh, it's out of the playoffs. And so I get it this time, Braden. I get it this time. I get it this time. All right. I see where I missed earlier, Braden. Carmichael says Bengals defense has really been the yep. Oh, yep. Yep. All right, but let's see. Can the Bengals defense come out here and do something? Or will the Cowboys come out again and score like they did the first drive? I love the play calling of what Dallas did in that first drive. If they can keep that going all game, that'd be great. All right, kickoff on the way again here in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, and we're all tied up 7-7. Braden says yes, and so yeah, totally dropped the ball in that first one. Totally dropped the ball there. All right, let's see. Carmichael says the Bengals defense let Russell Wilson put up 44. He said, I haven't seen the Steelers score that many in like 6 years. And so, insane. Insane. That's right. And then also when they played against Lamar, like Lamar was actually able to throw the ball at a high level. Like, you bring up a tremendous point. All right, 1st and 10, run play here. Picks up about a good 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 7, ball at the Dallas 33-yard line. Again, can they have a drive similar to last time? They were able to have good success on the ground previously. But 2nd and 7, Cooper Rush can line up in a shotgun formation here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Carmichael says, personally, Najee Harris is a top 10 running back. No one can change his mind about that. Meanwhile, CD, look at him running. I haven't seen anybody run like that since seeing this guy try to chase me down at Walmart to give me a CD to listen to. Speaking of CD Lamb, what a play. What a play. Now, he's a little gassed after that one. Something tells me that both, CD and Jamar Chase. They're both competing, wanting to prove that they are the better receiver. But man, that's big time. Big time. That's actually a pass there. That's actually a pass. 43 yards to get them to the Bengals' 24-yard line. And CD says, y'all can't hang with me. Let's see. RC says, Carmichael says that was a fire comparison, JB. And so I appreciate that there, Carmichael. Carmichael got it, and he appreciates that. But no, literally, I had a flashback of a guy that literally was trying to run me down like that to get me to listen to his CDs back in the day. Like, you got to go back probably about a good 9 years, but yeah. But man, that was a big time play there for the Cowboys. Big time play. And again, the Cowboys this season, they may be 5-7 overall, but at home they are 1-5. So Jerry's world has not been kind to them. Oh man, look at that. Rico gives it all the way to the 10-yard line. So that's a first down there for them Cowboys. Wow, picked up 12 yards there on the play. Rico doing work. All right, here in the shotgun from the 12-yard line. Snaps it, gives it to Rico again, and Rico being patient, but nothing there. The door closed as quickly as it opened. So got 2nd and 10 coming up. 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. All right, let's see. Carmichael says Rico is one of your favorite running backs. Oh, really? That's what's up. That's what's up. Is he on your fantasy team by chance? And Phoenix says, he says, my crazy brother would always buy those CDs. And so, oh man, that was an error right there, Phoenix. That was an error right there where you would just go out there and then somebody would chase you down, whether you were alone, whether you had your significant other at the time, which it didn't matter. They were going to chase you down here and hand you that CD and stuff. And then you felt obligated to listen to it. Obligated to listen to it. But here we go, guys, at the end of the first quarter. And our score right now, Bengals 7, Cowboys 7 in this one. But man, I mean, both of these teams here moving the ball. In this one, we could have ourselves a very high scoring game the way things are looking. But yeah, Phoenix knows exactly what JB's talking about there with those CDs. All right, he said, JB, who you got tonight? And so I'm sticking with my original pick of the Bengals winning this one, but the way that things are looking right now, it could go either way. But I'm going to stick with the pick that I said this past week. That's RC says, JB, you got my boys good. Not quite. But hey, if they do win, I will not be shocked. I'm trying to remember if Enzo chose the Cowboys. I think he might have chose the Cowboys this past week. But how's everybody Monday been going? Carmichael says, he's not. I wish he was. You said you got Chris Boswell, though. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. I tell you what, though, I am super glad that I did not end up taking anybody like Justin Tucker on my fantasy league because those missed kicks, they add up. They add up. That's for sure. But end of the first quarter, when we come back, the Cowboys, they are in the red zone right now. So they're in the red zone. It's 7-7. First quarter is done. 2nd and 10. Current drive, 5 plays, 58 yards, and 2 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock so far. Let's see, Carmichael says, your Monday has been good, just a lot of schoolwork. Well, tell me this, Carmichael, when you graduate, do you have an idea like what college you're aiming to go to and like what, or at least what you plan on doing post high school? You know, whether it's degree, like a certain degree that you're interested in, or even if it's not that, what type of route do you have planned? Do you happen to know that so far? Let's see. Laney says sluggish. It's dry right here, and so okay, sluggish there, and so that sounds like most of my Mondays there. Sounds like most of my Mondays. All right, she says Monday has been essentially Monday-ing. Bet. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I turned my head for a second. Is that an interception? What happened? What happened? Everything was looking golden for the Cowboys in the first quarter. But now, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Coop, Coop. Oh, wait. Yeah. Well, did he? Did he? But did he make that catch? Did he use the ground to assist him and aid him in that catch? Well, let's see. What were you thinking there? Ooh, and then I mean he ran right into CD there, ran right into him for the contact, so he never had a chance, honestly. Because Battle messed up his route, honestly. And then Taylor tried to catch it with no hands. 29, I don't know about that. We'll see. Man. But Samuel's back again. Welcome back, Samuel. RC says, I love it. Chilly a bit, breezy. You say rainy, overcast. It makes you so happy. Well, that's good to hear. Carmichael says, I plan on going into business or marketing, something around that area. Don't have a college picked yet there. Okay, but you have an idea of what you want to do. Okay. Okay, well, that's what's up. And best of luck to you with that path there, Carmichael. Best of luck to you with that path. Laney says interception. RC says, Cooper, dang you, why? He says, Dak Rush is back. Oh, man, what a combination. All right, 1st and 10. It's a carry here. Fighting forward. Wait a minute. That's not Brown. Yep, Vegas definitely made that call today and said, don't give Brown a chance. If I'd have known that they were going to be splitting carries like this, I certainly would not have taken the over at all on Brown's rushing. All right, but 2nd and 6. So 2nd and 6 here, shotgun formation. Burrow looking, throws it, gets the completion and a first down to about the 18-yard line. Again, here in the second quarter with 14 minutes to go. RC says, you just cannot do that. Let's see, Carmichael says, Dak is a good quarterback. Don't bring that disrespect. Says, don't bring that disrespect there, RC. RC said, JB, I was mad, but I still censored myself. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's the sign of true growth there. All right, one back in the backfield here. Chase goes in motion. They run the ball. This time it's with Brown, and Brown's going to pick up about a good 5 yards there on that carry. Chase Brown on the carry. 2nd and 5 coming up. I say feed him again. Feed him the rock again. RC says, Carmichael, you say, Dak works your nerves so much. I don't think you understand if you're not a Cowboys watcher. Let's see. RC says, JB, this is essentially how to shoot yourself in the foot 101. Again, no place to go, Burris. All right, 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield here. Chase goes in motion, fakes it to the back, looking, throws it, gets the completion and a first down and cuts it upfield. Knocked out of bounds there. And again, Jamar Chase with the first down. And that's 24 yards. And JB cautiously looks to ensure that I'm not going against Jamar Chase. We know what he's capable of doing when he gets going. Yeah, just making sure that I'm not by chance going against this guy. Okay. All right, so another first down. Again, so far today, Jamar Chase, 4 receptions for 46 yards and a touchdown. And again, we're early second quarter here. Shotgun formation, looking, Throws it to Herbert out the backfield, and Herbert pushed out of bounds about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. Second down coming up. Let's see, Carmichael says, I'm not, but the man is good. You watched him beat the Steelers. RC said, JB, I have a new series on my YouTube channel, and it's called what is it called? You said, Carmichael, that was his shining moment of the year for us. You'll give him that. And again, 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield. Gives it to Herbert, and Herbert gets nothing. So 3rd and 3 coming up. Again, 11 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play, and we're all tied up 7-7. But right now, the Cincinnati Bengals on Dallas side of the football here. All right, let's see. Samuel says, new video uploaded now. So it's officially up there, Samuel? Okay, bet. Let JB leave a comment. As soon as we get to commercial, I'll do my best to go ahead and get that one up there for you, Samuel. Get that comment up. But again, 3rd and 3. 3 seconds right now on the play clock. Calling for the ball. Gets the snap here. Burrow looking. Burrow throws it. Oh, incomplete. Burrow. What happened? There's a flag on the play. Will this be against the offense? 67 is looking guilty. Camera doesn't randomly show linemen unless they did something wrong. Let's see. She says, let me ask you both, JB and Carmichael, do you guys think that Dak is worth that meaty contract he received? Well, honestly, I feel like Dak gets paid that because Jerry waits too long to pay Dak. So that's why Dak gets it. That's the market there and stuff. Would it be advantageous for the team paying him that kind of money? No. Will he ever bring you a Super Bowl? No. But can he have you competitive and in the playoffs? Sure. I'll give you that. He'll have his moments. But if you're chasing the Super Bowl, no. 3rd and 13. Burrow throws it, gets the completion there, but he will be shy of that first down marker, and he found T. Higgins. Found T. Higgins, but 4th down coming up. So now, what do you do? It's 4th and 3. Do you roll the dice here? Do you go for it? Do you pull a Dan Campbell and go for it? Let's see. Carmichael says, I'm still taking Russ over Dak Doe. All right, so you got a 4th and 3 right now. 4th and 3. 10:04 to go here in the second quarter of play. Shotgun formation here for Cincinnati. 5 seconds here on the play clock. Snaps the ball. Burrow looking. Burrow feels the pressure. Throws it short. Gets it complete. No, it's not completed. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. Oh, man. That ball got separated from his hands as if they had it, as if it bit him or something. Let's see. RC says, oh, sorry, JB. You say I have a new series on your channel called The Fever Files. Oh, wow. That sounds interesting. Carmichael says Dak is worth the money. Not that much, though. And so RC says, The Fever Files is when and where I talk about all things Indiana Fever heavy. You said Caitlin and all of that. So, yes, yay, turnover on downs. And he originally said flag on who? Samuel says the video is 20% uploaded. All right, Samuel, let me know when it's 100%. Let me know when it's 100%. It must be a pretty decent sized video for it to be at 20% and taking a minute to load. But that's great. Laney says, which channel is it on, Samuel? And so, yeah, let us know once that video drops. But again, we're currently right now here at the commercial. Thanks to the official timeout due to the Cincinnati Bengals unable to convert on 4th down. All right, so let's see. Samuel says, good, okay. RC says, JB question. What's the question there, RC? And we got old man in the building. What's good with you, old man? And he says, how we doing, JB in chat? You say, JB, did you see the news? Pats are ready to go all in and after T. Higgins, the moon off from the moon. And so, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But realistically, old man, if you had to give us a percentage of the odds in your opinion, what is the odds that you have that we actually pull this off? In your personal opinion, from what you know and what you feel, what do you think? All right, and Samuel says in his first channel named Samuel Wilkerson Jr. there. Okay, okay, okay. That's going to make it easier to locate that once it's up. All right, she said, JB, how do you feel about videos or streams you work super hard on and then the views run low? How do you keep your moral up after that? RC, that is a great question there. That's a great question. I know exactly what you mean because sometimes I used to post, like, I used to make an actual video of what I would be most passionate about, or either what I had the most joy doing, but then I would notice that the views don't always align and stuff like that. So, honestly, it comes down to repetition. Think about when you first started your channel, the very first video that you posted. That one probably most likely didn't get 1,000 views, right? It had to start somewhere. But if you continue to post similar content of what you're most passionate about, eventually the algorithm will get enough people that like it and subscribe to it to where it'll put them in front of people that have similar interests over time. Over time. But if you're normally posting other stuff more than you're posting what you're passionate about, then the algorithm's going to keep bringing people to you that's more passionate about the other stuff that you don't necessarily enjoy as much as opposed to the stuff that you're passionate about. So really, it comes down to focusing on pushing out the content that you're passionate about and give it some time, because over time, the algorithm will eventually pick up and people will come to know what to expect on your channel. But that's what it really comes down to. So that's what it really comes down to. So the views eventually will come over time. Over time, they will come. So that's how I view it. That's how I view it. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Cooper Rush up under center here for the 41-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, this game's all tied up 7-7. And oh man, look at Rico and Rico. Oh man, look at him. Took it all the way to the 22-yard line. That's a 19-yard run. He's already got 9 carries for 57 yards rushing. I took the over on the wrong running back today. The wrong running back. I should have focused on Rico, but that's on me. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Multiple tight ends here. 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Rush. Gonna feed it to Rico again, and this time Rico brought down after a pickup of a yard in the play. Here in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. 2nd and 9 coming up. I'm sorry, that was Zeke on a carry there, or at least he's in the game. Good old Ezekiel Elliott. Carmichael says, sorry, old man. T going to be a Steelers coming to a contender. Let's see. Oh, it says 50%. It'll come down to the Commanders or the Pats. Okay, okay. All right, 2nd and 9. Rush looking. Throws it. Gets the completion to the tight end. Makes the first guy miss. All right, so now we're in the red zone here. Brought down at almost the 16-yard line. 4-yard pickup there for Jake Ferguson. 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 5 coming up. Let's see. Laney says, okay, Samuel, I check it out. Oh, it says, I see them offering him $30 million per year. If the Commanders come 2 to 3 million near that, then he's going to go to the Commanders. I agree. All right, 3rd and 5. Shotgun. Lamb goes in motion. Rush looking. Rush throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. So 4th down coming up here. 4th and 5. And Mike McCarthy not happy about that. It's going to bring out the field goal unit. Again, second quarter, 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to go, and we're all tied up right now, 7-7. But the Dallas Cowboys with an opportunity to tack on 3 more points. Let's see if they do. RC says, JB, for me, what I will do is post the content no matter what. And if I don't like the initial views and likes, I will check them after a week or two down the road instead of every day. And so, yeah, I mean, yeah, when it comes to videos and stuff, I'm not quick to check to see how many views it gets because I know it can really vary, just any given day. But meanwhile, 3 points on the board. 10-7 is our score. Cowboys leading this one. We'll see if the Bengals can respond when they get back out there. All right, O says Carmichael Steelers won't have enough to offer him like the Pats and the Commanders. RC says, oh man, what up? And he says, let's go, boys. RC says, rockin' Rico. Let's see. Braden says, Uncle Rico, right? Uncle Rico versus Uncle Drew. We want that matchup. Let's see. Oh, says, I'm good. How are you, RC? Let's see. RC says, see, JB, man, bro, Zeke's so washed up. That's a fact. That's a fact. Cheesehead, what's good with you? What's good with you? RC says, oh, man, I won't complain. Can't. You say, hoping the Cowboys beat the Bengals? Oh, man. And so Cheesehead said, losing by less than a point at the moment, but you were losing by 24 at the start of the game with Chase and Dollar. So you've got both Chase and Dollar in this one. Okay. Okay. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. RC says, Cooper Rush, do not it. Let's see. RC says, field goal up and it's good. You said, good guys on top. Phoenix says thumbs up there, and absolutely make sure you guys, if you haven't already, be sure to press that thumbs up button here, guys. And if you're someone that's new, come in the chat and let JB know who your favorite team is and who you're rooting for in this one. RC says, JB, what is your favorite holiday of the year? Do I have one? Do I have a favorite holiday of the year? And so for me, it's got to be either Christmas or Thanksgiving, because JB likes food. I do like food. Christmas used to be about getting gifts, but now I got to buy myself gifts now as a adult. So for that fact alone, I'll say Thanksgiving. I will say Thanksgiving. But I love both, though. I love both. It's always a great time of the year. And plus, work isn't as crazy during these times of the year. So Thanksgiving and Christmas. But what about you, RC? She said, I always enjoy having someone to watch on each team on primetime games. It does help. It does help. It does help. Absolutely. It does help. All right, Cowboys getting ready to kick things off. All right, and the return here by the Bengals. And, brought down to about the 36-yard line. Okay. So let's see what Cincinnati can do here on this drive. And let's see. Phoenix says Christmas and homemade tamales. Okay. I hear you, Phoenix. Okay. Make a mental note to stop by Phoenix Place. RC says you like 4th of July, you like brilliant colors in the sky and good barbecue. I love it during the daytime, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. At nighttime, with the fireworks going off consistently and all like that, old man JB over there wondering if we're having a shootout or not and stuff. So it can be a lot. And then just hoping that everybody makes the next day with all their fingers attached too, because every year we find out, somebody losing fingers. Meanwhile, Chase Brown with the carry, 2 yards on the play. Come on, Chase Brown. We depending on you, man. He's got 5 carries for 16 yards. That ain't going to cut it. JB needs him to have a big carry and soon. But 2nd and 7 coming up. But I do love me a good barbecue, RC. I love me a good barbecue, and I know RC love a good barbecue too. Something tells me that RC is mean with the grill. All right, 2nd and 7. Burrow throws it. Oh, it's incomplete. Once again in the direction of T. Higgins, and another incompletion in that direction. Let's see. Phoenix says 4th of July and barbecue is a must. And so, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, I mean, what is we doing if we not having barbecue? What is we doing? What is we doing? Cheesehead said, played it safe and bench Lad and decided to go with Thielen over Mooney as your receiver, too. Oh, man. How did, I hate to ask, but how did Thielen do? And how did Mooney do? 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. Burrow looking. Burrow throws it. Gets the completion and a first. Takes it all the way to that 37-yard line and a first down there for Cincinnati. I was so glad that my team though is on the like has the first round off. Otherwise, no doubt I would have certainly got put out in that first round because everybody was on a bye week. But so Lad's on my team in that lead. So as long as he's good to go next week, I'm good. I'm good. All right, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield here. Fakes it to Brown, throws it, gets the completion near the sideline. And again, Jamar Chase with another first down. Let's say pick up 14 yards to get to the Dallas 24-yard line. All right, Chase, this is the perfect time for you to bust off a big one here on the ground. You said so it paid off? Okay, okay. Okay, I didn't even get to really watch too much of the Panthers versus the Eagles. I just know it was super close. But I didn't get to physically watch that game. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Going to go 5 wide here at the 24-yard line. Quick pass, caught there. And he's going to be about a good 4 yards shy of that first down marker to Mike Gesicki. All right, she said, JB, what's your thoughts on New Year Eve? You say, you ever been a fan of it? And so, I mean, it's always, a good thing just to know that you made it to another year. Everybody's feeling like, all right, we just made our to-do list for the new year, in which nobody's going to really follow through with everything on that list. But it's an exciting time. Brings in hope, a new year. You think about and reflect on the past year. What can you do different? It's a lot of good stuff. Meanwhile, Brown gets the touchdown, which doesn't help JB since it was a pass and not a rush. Oh, did they say he stepped out of bounds there? Let's see. Did he really step out of bounds though? I don't know about that one now. Let's see. Looking at the replay here. Inbounds. Inbounds. That's inbounds. That's inbounds. That's inbounds. Referee just using some dried out contact lens. RC says that was nearly picked. Cheesehead said Thielen dropped 21 and Mooney dropped 22. Oh, wow. Well, you were good either way. You were good either way. RC said Joe Burrow comes to Dallas and be our quarterback, please, pretty please. Cheesehead said it was between the two at the last second before the game started. Bet. RC said, JB, when is the next stream after this one? The next stream is going to be Wednesday with me, Old Man, and In the Zoe, where we're going to be going live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for our talk show this Wednesday. So it will be Wednesday because Zoe's busy on Friday, so it will be Wednesday this week. I just haven't set it up yet, but that'll be the next live stream on Wednesday. Cheesehead said I was between the two at the last second for game starting. Well, you had two good options since it worked out like that. Either way, you would have been right. RC said the 49ers absolutely decimated, destroyed the Bears. The new coach, same old bull. Let's see. RC said, this tackling by Dallas, JB, is going to be the reason you send your entire body through the drywall. And so, oh man, RC, don't do it. Don't do it. RC said he stepped out. JB, see the replay angle there. Oh man, with a response like that, RC, you got to be on the payroll. You got to be on the payroll. Dang it, he's got more receiving yards than he's got rushing yards. I need him to get him some rushing yards. Cheesehead says, should have put in Mooney over Allen. In hindsight, we now know better, right? Cheesehead says 6 points from him. That's it, just 6 points. I know it was bad, but it was so bad I didn't bother watching that one. All right, now waiting to come back here from the commercial. Let's see. RC says, JB, who you got winning college football championship? And so, well, you know I got to go with my Buckeyes, RC. You know I got to go with my Buckeyes. But I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to put it like this. If it's not my team, then it's going to be the Georgia Bulldogs. Why? Because the path that Georgia has to get to the championship game is like the best path of all the teams that have a bye week. Their path is just tremendous in terms of their opportunity to get there. So that's what I'm thinking how to play out. Cheese said Thielen gonna be Bryce go-to. RC said, JB, I'm currently sitting at 913 subscribers. And so, hey, we're getting there, RC. We are getting there. Closer and closer. Closer and closer. But dang it, Chase Brown. Like, dang it. It does me no good for you to get those yards passing. Chiefs, I said, may end up a lock start, but I don't think it's gonna be this week. Okay, okay. Samuel says 73% upload. Laney says Oregon. So Laney, you don't even have faith in your own college football team, Tennessee. No faith in Tennessee. Oh man, Laney. You see Ohio State in the schedule and you just forsake your own team. Let's say Chiefs said you got Ohio State losing to Georgia there. That's fair. That's more than fair. We'll see how it plays out, though. All JB can do is just hope for the best. All right, she says, JB, the college football committee kind of screwed your fighting Irish, don't you think? And so, I mean, until they join a conference and stuff like that, Notre Dame will probably always feel like they're getting slighted just a little bit in terms of positioning. Because if you're not going to join a conference there, then you can never play that conference game. So there's a ceiling on how high you can go. But yeah, tough road, tough road. All right, so let's see what the Cowboys got in store here. Again, the Bengals are up 14-10. RC says 14-10. Boo. You say throw tomatoes, throw more tomatoes. Brandon says JB's fine with Notre Dame being slighted. I mean, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, Braden? They won't join a conference, any conference. All right, tight end goes in motion here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Cooper Rush looking. Rush throws it over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Closest person to it was a defensive back. 2nd and 10 coming up with 3 minutes and 26 seconds here before halftime here in the second quarter. Let's see. Cheese has said, we'll see how Donald does And I may choose Thielen over him, but I got to put Ladd in if he plays. I mean, he has been balling. Like Messon says, Alisama, Alisama beating up on K Money, you see, in fantasy. Another run here and a pickup of about a good 4 yards there on the play. Third down coming up. So can this defense get a stop here? RC says, Braden, when I seen Georgia in the second round, I frowned really hard. Who did you prefer to play in the second round? Did you prefer to play, I guess, Arizona State maybe? Were you hoping for them? All right, so 3rd and 6 for the Dallas Cowboys. Shotgun formation. Up, gonna back him up 5 yards here. Gonna back him up 5 yards. And so let's see. You say Alabama, and so, oh man, you guys are getting me here. JB's like, can we not get any consistency here? All right, so he says, Braden, if Cooper Rush throws another interception, you're going to beat his head in road rage style? That sounds brutal, RC. Very brutal. All right, 3rd and 11. Shotgun here for the Cowboys. Looking. Oh, they get him for the sack. They get him for the sack. So this time, they finally get to him for the sack. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second. And let's see. Braden says, I bet RC we've seen what has happened when they played before. Laney says sack. RC says JB either Boise or Arizona State. Like Mason says, when you suck at fantasy football, all you can do is ruin other people's season and record. And so Braden says that's right. That's all you can do. He agrees. Samuel says 84% uploaded video. So, all right, Samuel, almost there. RC says, is this the same team from the opening drive? He said, goodness grief. Braden says that's what he's doing to Carmichael. Like Manson says, oh, poor Carmichael. Oh, man. Let's see. RC says, JB, is Boise State real? And so, I mean, define real. As in, are they going to be an interesting first round matchup? Sure. Are they a title contender? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, definitely not. Like, there's only maybe 1 or 2 teams that I really legitimately would give them a chance to beat that's in the playoffs, honestly. So, I mean, that schedule doesn't lie. It's been a cupcake schedule, and every time I looked around, whether it was UNLV, whether it was San Jose State, whoever played them, they played them tough, almost beat them. So I sure wouldn't co-sign for him. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. She says, Samuel, you say download the YouTube app, please. Laney says, gotta charge my phone. Be back in for the third quarter. Appreciate the heads up there, Laney. Absolutely. RC says, JB, tell Samuel to do it. Tell him to do it. Brandon says, yeah, boys, it's a real city in the United States. RC. It's not a state, though. Oh, man, Braden is bringing us A game today with the jokes. He's chasing us down with his jokes like a madman at Walmart with the CDs chasing us down. Let's see. RC says, Samuel, if you download YouTube Studio app and then upload your videos, you can publish videos in anywhere from 2 to 6 minutes. That's lightning quick time. All right, Cowboys punt the ball here. All right, has it to the 45-yard line. Samuel says, crazy you, RC, LOL. Oh, man. But yeah, it's obvious. Vegas made that call today and said, nope, Chase Brown is not fit to do anything tonight. All right, 1st and 10. Here in the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. From their own 45-yard line, up 14-10. Bengals get the snap. Throws it short, caught over the middle. Jamar Chase gets the first down. Picked up 11 yards on the play. All right, so 1st down. Shotgun here. Burrow throws it. Another completion. And we'll be about 4 yards shy of that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Burrow throws it. Another completion. And oh man, you think they know that Chase is going to get the ball. But another 1st down to about the 22-yard line. All right, timeout called there by Cincinnati. And who I got in this one? I picked the Bengals. I picked the Bengals. So I'm sticking with the Bengals to win this one. That's who JB's got. That is who JB's got. And again, for Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, 18 of 23 for 204 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns. Chase Brown, leading rusher for the Bengals, 5 carries for 16 yards. And Jamar Chase, 7 catches for 87 yards and a touchdown so far here today. And Samuel says he's got the Cowboys here. Okay, bet. All right, again, 52 seconds here before we reach halftime. Samuel says, good luck. Appreciate that. And we got Trav in the building coming through here. What's good with you, Trav? And I know Trav rooting for them Cowboys there. How you feeling about how your Cowboys doing so far in this one? And also, how you feeling about your fantasy team as well? Let's see, RC says, JB's Jay-Z's in trouble now too. And so, yeah, man, it's wild out there, man. It's wild. It's wild. Like it's just all the stuff that takes place that we don't know about. Think about that. All the stuff that we don't know about that takes place, man. Like you think you know a person. But again, I'll say allegations, of course. Pass incomplete. Targeting Jamar Chase. 2nd and 10 coming up. And again, Bengals trying to get a quick score here before the half. With 47 seconds left to go here before halftime, Bengals up 14-10. And that time, Jamar Chase tried to put the work on Diggs there. Nuh-uh, didn't work. Didn't work. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. Gets the snap, throws it short. It is caught there by Chase Brown. And Brown, what can Brown do for you? Picks up 3 yards there on the catch. So found a way to turn that into a positive gain. So now we got a 3rd down coming up. Let's see. Travis says, you're losing the week in fantasy and your Cowboys going to lose tonight. So you got no faith in your Cowboys, despite the fact they look decent tonight. They look decent. They did look decent. But you say it's not even worth pretending for. I mean, for the Cowboys so far in this one, Cooper Rush is 7-12 for 99 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Bengals. 38 seconds here before halftime. Burrow looking, throws it incomplete. Incomplete. Yeah, double team him, whatever it takes, man. You got to take him out the game. Like, if you're the defense, you got to take him out the game because this is just too easy for him. All right, let's see. So Samuel says that now the video is posted. So let's let JB go ahead and get that going. Braden says, congrats on getting 20K subs, Samuel. And so, well, Samuel says that he's actually at like 23 or 24 now last time. So, all right, 37-yard field goal attempt. It is good to put the Bengals up by a touchdown, 17-10, with 30 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, I just found the video there. Just left a like there and about to comment right now, Samuel. All right, Samuel, I have officially left my comment. All right, so we got 30 seconds here before we reach halftime. Kickoff on the way. No chance at a return here. Samuel says he's currently at 24K subscribers now because nobody puts in more work than Samuel when it comes to getting these subscribers. All right, so he says Samuel got 289,000 subs, and so subbing it up. We might as well call him the submarine at this point with all these subs. All right, for their own 30. Shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back from their own 30-yard line. Gets the snap. Rush. Throws it short. Completed there. Running back goes out of bounds. Picks up about a good 4 or 5 yards in the play. So we got 2nd and 5. Again, here in the shotgun. Incomplete. Incomplete. Great coverage on the play. RC says every time that Samuel blinks, he gets a new subscriber. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. All right, 3rd and 5. Again, shotgun, 3 seconds here on the play clock. Got to snap the ball. Does get the snap. Looking, feels the rush, throws it in a rush, and is incomplete for Cooper Rush. 4th down coming up. 15 seconds remaining. Samuel says that he wish he got 289,000 subscribers. He says he wishes. Let's see. He says, JB, I think I know a basketball player you'll like from your teams. She can hoop. Oh, bet. And we got in the zone up here. What's good with you? What's good with you, Zoe? Oh man. Talk about somebody who's got their fantasy football season preparing for next year. What's good with you? And do my eyes deceive me? We've got Rising Rhino coming through here in the building. What's good with you? How are you doing today? Let's see. Zoe laughs. Rising Rhino says, like number niner. That's what's up. Meanwhile, we are going to go to halftime here. So we're here at the half with the Bengals up 17-10. Second half, Cowboys get the football first. They're down a touchdown. But man, what an interesting first half it's been. And Sticks of Maine, what's good with you? Says like number 10. All right, that's what's up. Samuel says, hey, what's up, brozo? And Ryzen says, hey, yo, again, what's good with you? And shout out to Giants Mom 56. How are you today? How are you today? Let's see. Ryzen says, yep, those rhinos. There it is. And Giants fan 56 says, like number 11. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Samuel says, hey, what's up, bro? Rising Rhino. And Giants fan says, hit that like button there for JB. I appreciate that. And you say, have a great stream. Thank you so much. And best of luck to you guys again coming through here. JB always appreciates. And it's always good to see you guys come through as well. You know, it's always good. So thank you again for coming through and showing JB some love. Absolutely. And then we've got Anthony coming through, says Rhino Ray, keep up the amazing work, brother. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you. Absolutely. And again, we're currently right now here at the half. And you look at the difference in even rushing yards there for leading rushers in this one, in which Rico had 10 carries for 60 yards, so averaged about 6 yards a carry. Meanwhile, Chase Brown, 5 carries for 16 yards so far in this one, so just under 3 yards a carry. And Jack says, Rhino Raid, appreciate you coming through here, Jack. Hope all is well with you. And again, about a good solid 11 minutes until we get started here in the second half, in which we'll see the Cowboys get the football first. All right, so again, and Samuel says, be sure to press that like button and have the notification bell turned on and subscribe, y'all, if you haven't done so already. Appreciate that there, Samuel. And again, we have the whole second half coming up. Absolutely. SCRC says depends. Okay, okay. Again, we got about a good 10 minutes here to the start of the second quarter. So JB is going to step away for a little bit here, but I'll be back before the start of the second half. So I'll be right back. All right, my bad there. I see that Rush throws it there incomplete off the play action fake there on first down. Again, second half here on the way now. And let's see. So RC says depends. He says, JB, we lucky we down just one score. And he says, JB, bro, I think this game is moving fairly fast. It is. It is moving fairly fast. It is. All right, second and 10. RC says, Bengals aren't going anywhere. I feel in my heart of hearts they're playing spoiler. Meanwhile, pass there completed, but there's a penalty. There's a penalty. RC says, hello, hello. All I hear is echoes. Anyone home? JB, Braden, Laney, hello. Let's see. Samuel says, yesterday night game, the Chargers and the Chiefs final was 17-19 with the Chiefs winning. Again, they had that field goal that doinked off the upright and went in. RC says, JB, do you like movies from the early 1990s? And so JB doesn't watch a ton of movies there, but I got no problem with a good old classic from the 90s. All right, a running play here, and Rico's going to pick up about 3 yards on the carry. Second and 7 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. RC says that field goal by Kansas City was really wild. And so, yes. And Samuel says the 1990s or years ago. Samuel says, stay up with the time. RC said he actually thought that he missed it there. I bet you were celebrating, weren't you? You were in full celebration mode. You were like, it's going down for real. Meanwhile, Cavante Turpin picks up 5 yards there on the end of round. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 2. Shotgun formation here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion. They're looking. Pressure's all around them. But Coop throws it. Coop gets the completion. And he gets brought down at the 40-yard line, but he picked up the first down in the process. And of course, Cavante Turpin. That must be the adjustment there. They said get him involved as well. RC said, JB is a movie called 1991 called Defending Your Life. Yes, I've never seen it before. It really makes you think about the afterlife and reincarnation. But you said you never seen it before. All right, 1st and 10. Quarterback up under center here. Play fake. Looking, throws it there to the tight end. The tight end going to get brought down there. And that's Luke Shoemaker. And Samuel says the next game, SEC Championship. And so, well, Samuel, the SEC champions are the Georgia Bulldogs, who defeated Texas last Saturday to become the SEC champion. So everything from here is bowl games and playoffs. All right, 2nd and 2, rush up under center. Got a fullback back in the backfield here. 12 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Feeds to the back, in the back. Oh, he's running. He's running. Like he's running before he gets knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. And again, Rico Dottle with 12 carries and 90 yards. That time he ran it for 27 yards. It's my goodness. They can't stop Rico. They can't stop him. First and goal. All right, receiver goes in motion. They're going to feed it to Zeke, and Zeke's going to pick up a couple yards here, about 2 yards on a carry, 2nd and goal, and Zeke says, feed me. At this point, I wonder if he can still hop into the charity kettle out there. Wonder if he still got the ups. All right, 2nd and goal. Let's see, RC says, JB, my pizza came out perfect, but you burned your cheese sticks. Not the cheese sticks. Now, JB is an advocate for some good cheese sticks now. You cannot mess that up. Throws it in the end zone for a touchdown, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play. Brandon Cook says, I'm going to do my celebration anyways. He thinks it's good. Yep, penalties declined, so that is a touchdown there for Brandon Cooks. First catch of the game, 3 yards, and it's a touchdown. Cooks just said, get away from me. Let's see, Samuel says NCAA college football live stream time. And so JB will have to figure that out once we get closer, but JB will let you know. But JB won't know probably for the next week. So maybe about a week from now, I'll know since it's so far off. But the game started around like the 21st. They started around the 21st of this month. So we still got some time. So JB will wait till it gets closer to that time. All right. But thanks to the touchdown for the Cowboys, we're all tied up 17-17. I'm just hoping that the Cowboys just please drop everybody in coverage here and allow the Bengals to run the ball with Chase Brown. Please. I need a big run from him, like a massive run from him. RC said tie game. Your game, okay. RC says JB, I ain't tripping. These cheese sticks came from the Dollar Tree, and so ain't no shame in that. Make every dollar count. When they used to say when you're a kid, money doesn't grow on trees, they always point them in a direction to say, well, what's the Dollar Tree then? RC says at least the pizza you paid for was $6.99 plus it's turkey sausage there. And so, okay, RC. Oh, yeah. Something tell me I'm gonna have to recommend all of y'all to my doctor and stuff like that because nobody ever comes through and say that they eating vegetables. Nobody say that they eating salads and stuff like that. Like we we eating like it's Thanksgiving or a party every day. They gonna look at me and be like, JB, why you not out here saying that we should eat a little healthy every once in a while? That's what they're gonna look at JB for. Let's see, RC says, JB, but I did see something odd in Dollar Tree. What'd you see, RC? What'd you see? All right, getting ready for the kickoff here. All right, kicks on the way. All right, no return. So let us see what the Cincinnati Bengals have in store here in the second half. So far, they've been heavily reliant on the pass game. What else is new? But JB needs them to actually try to run this ball. RC says, JB, LOL, the turkey sausage is actually more healthier than pepperoni and regular sausage there. And so that's true. But I'm sure your doctor would like a couple other extra options there. But you know what? I'm just going to go with your game plan from now on. Tell my doctor RC approved it. So we good. Burrow throws it, gets the completion. Again, another play action. Can't we just run the ball, Cincinnati? Like, is it that bad to run the ball? But again, a nice completion. About a yard or two shy of that first down. RC said there was a man with a shopping cart and he brought all the dollar store cheeseburgers and burgers up. What? He had like 35 and another 35? What? Oh, meanwhile, what a nice run there on the ground by Chase Brown, picking up 9 yards there on the carry. Now, where was this in the first half? You got to run it again, man. Run the ball. Run the ball. You see what the Cowboys are doing to you. Run the ball. You can't be too biased for the pass, man. 27 pass attempts here, 10 rushes. Add some more balance, man. Please. All right, so 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion here. Burrow throws it, gets the completion. All right, it's going to be second and short. Again, Jamar Chase with the reception. Second and 4 coming up. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. And again, we're all tied up 17-17. Ball at the Dallas 47-yard line. So we are in Dallas territory here for Cincinnati. Samuel says New Year Eve date, December, Tuesday, 31st, 2024 to midnight morning, 12 a.m., January, Wednesday the 1st, 2025. Play fake. Burrow, seeing a rush. Burrow, on a move. Burrow just throws it away. Why can't we run the ball? Like, seriously, y'all is really irking JB with this play call. They have no desire to try to run this ball. I think I've learned my lesson about the Bengals. RC says, like, they can't even be that good. Should be a limit on those, right? Like, what about the next person? RC says, come on, Cowboys. You say, just figure out how to win. All right, 3rd and 4. Burrow throws it. Completed there. Again, the chase for another first down. He goes to Burrow more than I go to Chase Bank. Like, really? I'm sorry, Burrow goes to Chase more than I go to Chase Bank. All right, she says, JB, my Cowboys run defense is garbage. And so, well, I wouldn't know because right now, Cincinnati refuses to run that ball. Receiver goes in motion. Gets the carry. Oh, why did you stumble? Why did you stumble? JB needs a massive run. All right, she says, JB, I was just screaming, get him. Samuel says, next month soon, January 2025. Yes. Any New Year resolutions that you got, Samuel? All right, second, and they call it 2nd and 4, but it's more like 2nd and 3. Burrow up under center. Why do we keep doing this? Look at this. We wasted a play when all you had to do was just turn around and hand the ball off. Sometimes it's just that simple. It's just that simple sometimes. Look at this. Now we don't got a flag involved here. Yep, that's on the offense. Eligible downfield. Why? Because he wants to run block. That's why. RC said, I need a turnover like I'm watching your Hawkeyes. Oh, man. Is it that deep, man? That deep? All right, 2nd and 9. Just run the ball, man. Another play fake. He threw an interception. He threw an interception. You know what? That's sort of what you get. That's sort of what you get. You should run the ball a lot more, especially since you see it's working. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. No, you pass it too much. Yep, that's a nice clean interception. Well, there goes your turnover there, RC. You needed it bad. There it is. Kenneth says, how about the final play of the game last night between the Chiefs and the Chargers? And so, yeah, I mean, talk about the Chiefs finding ways to win, but some of that is luck. For it to like bounce like that inside where it could have easily have went out. Hey, good luck, right? That is good luck. But yeah, that was a play. Or she says, JB, Ashlyn Watkins dunked the ball yesterday. She's a female ball player for South Carolina. I actually seen that on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter. So yeah, I actually saw that. And so that was nice. That was nice. Now all we need is to see a video of RC out there dunking it in a live 5-on-5 game. RC says, JB, wasn't I just asking for turnovers? Yeah, you jinxed Burrow. You jinxed him. Samuel says New Year Eve travel from Vicksburg, Mississippi to Dallas, Texas on December 31st of 2024. Okay. Okay. RC, you got any New Year resolutions? Oh, you haven't thought of any yet. All right, let's see. Kenneth says, so when is the next live stream? The next live stream for JB is going to be this Wednesday, and that's going to be when me, Old Man Mob, and Enzo do our regular talk that we typically do on Wednesdays or Fridays. This week it'll be Wednesday, so that will be the next live stream on Wednesday. But tomorrow at some point, I'm going to go ahead and put up the schedule for like the rest of the week and how that's going to look in terms of the live streams. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. All right. Let's see. RC says, JB, I can't dunk, man. You say I'll be Mike Tyson in the infamous video. You say you broke your back. What part? Your spinal. And so, oh man, RC, I believe you got the ups deep down inside you, man. Deep down inside you. All you need is the right pair of shoes, and you got this. You got this. Now, what happens when you come down? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I believe you can get up there. It'll be the best thing we've seen since Big Baby Davis was in the NBA. And he tried to go out there and dunk and failed miserably. But absolutely. Kenneth says we don't have a college football game Saturday night. And so the only game that comes on Saturday is the Army Navy game. That's the only game I think that comes on is the Army Navy game Saturday. But I'm gonna actually try to schedule me an appointment on Saturday, so I may not be streaming Saturday. So, but yeah, I'm thinking it should be Wednesday, the one I mentioned, and then Thursday night football, and then after Thursday night football, it should be Sunday night football after that. and then Monday Night Football. All right, CeeDee Lamb goes in motion, and CeeDee Lamb's going to pick up about 2 yards there on the end around. So if you took the over on CeeDee Lamb rushing, he just hit it there. 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the third quarter of action. 3rd and 2. And Rush is going to keep it himself here up the middle. How many yards did he get? Did he get enough for the first? He did get enough for the first. He did. He needed 2 yards, and he got 2 yards on that carry. Again, third quarter at 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. Bengals defense has just been embarrassing. They got to find a way to make some kind of a play here. I'm sorry, they just got to make a play. Sammy says, see you soon later, December, Tuesday, 31st, 2024. And so, yes, soon it will be that. All right, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield from their own 47-yard line. With Rush up under center, they snap the ball. It's a run play here, and Rico gets tripped up, picks up a yard on the carry. And again, Rico closing in on 100 yards. He's got 97 yards rushing so far in this one. And RC says, JB, I want to see Caitlin Clark with a tomahawk dunk. Oh, man, you said that would shut them haters up. And so, yeah, it would. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. Dallas bringing out all the stops tonight. On one side, I got to applaud Dallas for what they're doing with the play calling. On the other side, I'm just shaking my head with Cincinnati offensively, and I'm like, why can't we bring more balance? Why can't we do more runs and stuff? Like it's clearly open here in the second half, but it is what it is. And again, that was a first down. Receiver goes in motion. Rush throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Let's see. Samuel says Wednesday morning, travel from Dallas, Texas to Vicksburg, Mississippi, and then back on January, Wednesday, the 1st of 2025. Kenneth says, who I got winning the Heisman? And so I've got John T, the running back from Boise State. I got him winning the Heisman. I do. I think when it's all said and done, I think he gets it. But it's going to be close. As he says, Turpin, boogie in. All right, 2nd and 10, throws it, gets the completion there to CeeDee Lamb, who's going to be about 2 yards shy of that first down marker with 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter of play. RC says, McCarthy with a trick play. You don't say, right? It's amazing how the play calling improves when the owner comes out and basically says, hey, we're going to bring back our coach next year. In case you were wondering, he's coming back. Heck, we might extend him. All right, well, we got a 3rd down coming up here. They say 3rd and 3. And, gets enough for the first down there. They just can't stop the run. They just can't stop the run. Kenneth says he's got the Oregon quarterback winning the Heisman there. Okay. Dylan Gabriel, you got him winning the Heisman. That's a good, solid choice. Good, solid choice. All right, so we got a 1st and 10, 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Looking Rush, runs it, doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. However, there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Oh, there's another flag here. Another flag. I just saw somebody pull a LeBron there and flop. A flop. As he says, say, JB, tell me, would you rather eat pig feet, oyster, deer meat, chitlins, or pig knuckles? Ooh. Well, you know what? Give me them chitlins first. But I did consider I did consider pig feet, but I haven't had pig feet in a long time. Long time. I've never actually had deer meat though. Never had deer meat. Have not had pig knuckles there. So give me those chitlins. Give me that. Yeah, but unnecessary roughness there. You want to destroy a good drive? I'll give you the blueprint on how to do just that. Do what they just did because everything is working, and you know how important it is for your team that you keep your composure. You don't want to get into a 2nd and 26 situation like this. This ain't what you want. Rush throws it, gets the completion to Zeke. Third down coming up, 3rd and 24 after the pickup of 2 yards and a catch there by Ezekiel Elliott. His service is no longer needed, so he'll be heading to the sideline. Let's see, Kenneth says, what kind of foods does my wife cook there? Well, outside of Filipino dish and stuff like that, a lot of things that pertains to rice, like fried rice, a lot of stuff like that. So, and also some things that is my favorite. Oh, they run the ball here, and look at Rico. I see you, Rico. Show the Bengals what it's like when you have an effective run game. That was 14 yards. Rico got 16 carries for 118 yards on the ground. 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. They could let this quarter run out. This is a 47-yard field goal attempt. Yep, so that's the end of the third quarter. And we're tied up 17-17. So that's the situation here. It's 17-17. Dallas is about to attempt the field goal. When we come back to start the fourth quarter, 1 quarter left to go. Who's going to win this one? Who's going to win this one? Samuel says national championship date is going to be Monday the 20th of 2025. It's going to be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. And again, Samuel says that he will actually be attending the event live. And again, for anybody that's watching that has anything that they need for fantasy football, now is the time to let us know where you stand in fantasy football, if it's still close, and also what you need to happen. Let us know what you need to happen. Let's see. Kenneth says, do I got any players playing tonight? I actually do not have any players playing tonight. My teams are done. Um, I won on in the two, like two of my three I won, and the one that I didn't is because I just didn't play this week because I'm on a bye week in fantasy. So I basically won all of my games, essentially. Basically won all of my games. And JJ's in the building. Speaking of fantasy football, what's good with you, JJ? How are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling tonight? And Samuel says Alabama Crimson Tide playoffs, and so they will not be in the playoffs. They will not. No, they will have to play a bowl game, I believe, against Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. But they will not be in the college football playoffs. The committee made that decision. JJ said, good. That's what's up. That is what's up. Meanwhile, speaking of good, the Dallas Cowboys 47-yard field goal attempt is also good, and they're up 20-17 here in the fourth quarter with 14 minutes and 55 seconds to go. So Cowboys convert on the field goal. And again, this drive got started thanks to Joe Burrow throwing an interception. He is 22 of 31 for 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. And JJ, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. You're destroying someone 151-20. That's wild. That's wild. That's insane. That person didn't even try. Samuel says Ohio State playoffs. You bet your bottom dollar. Absolutely. They'll be going against Tennessee in the first round, Samuel. So basically, my team versus Laney's team. As she said, JB, you know the thing about chitlins is you can't eat chitlins from everyone. Chitlins have to be thoroughly cleaned and clean regardless of how long it might take. You preaching to the choir, RC. You reach to the choir. You said you actually meant Rico Simon. So yes, I saw that. I was like, wait, what, Rick? Let's see. Uh, Samuel says LSU Tigers playoffs. Not this year. Not this year. The way they perform, they'll be lucky if their coach comes back, or at least he'll be lucky because they underperformed. Underperformed. But Laney says, yep, gonna be a good game. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I think final score will probably end up being something like Ohio State 20, Tennessee 17, something like that. Last second game winning field goal for the Buckeyes. Something like that. But either way, whichever of our team wins, they have to win the next round. Whoever advances out of our teams, Laney, they have to beat the next opponent in Oregon. Like, we have to do it. And Samuel says Tennessee Vols versus Ohio State. That's going to be a good, great game. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1000% agree with that. All right, so getting ready for the kickoff here. All right, and the return, 20, 25, 30 to about the 32-yard line. All right, so let us see how this transpires the rest of the way. So now we've got Burrow up under center here. 1st and 10. Play fake. Throws it to Brown, and Brown's going to get enough for the first down. Again, doesn't help JB much when they pass it there. Let's see. Kenneth says, where is Lewis at? Our old man in Black Medicine. Well, old man and Black Medicine, both of them came through earlier today, but no Lewis sightings yet tonight. So, but we did get to see him last time. We did get to see him Saturday come through. He's over there in Mexico right now, just probably taking everybody money. All right, 1st and 10. Burrow throws it, gets the first down. All right, now Cincinnati, can we please be civil about this and really just run this ball? That's what JB wants to know. Can we please run the ball? All right, runs it here and a big time run for the first down. Let's go. Let's go. That's all we had to do. That's all we had to do. Let's go. All right, and again, 13 minutes and 10 seconds here. Bengals facing a 2nd and 1 here. Higgins goes in motion. And this time they run it again, and it's going to be a nice first down here. Picks up about a good 3 yards on the carry. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That makes JB happy. Samuel says Georgia Bulldogs too. And so Georgia, since they won the SEC championship, Samuel, they get the first round off. So they're actually just awaiting the second round to see if they're going to play the winner of, I believe is it the Indiana versus Notre? Yeah, Indiana and Notre Dame. Whoever wins that one will get a matchup against Georgia. Because all like the top 4 conference winners, they get the first round off. Laney says, can it be done? Can one of us beat Oregon? You say, I mean, you hope Tennessee wins it all, but you're just happy that Tennessee made the playoffs. Look, I'll put it like this. If you catch Oregon on a good day in which Oregon's not out there offensively moving the ball like they did against Penn State and stuff like that, they can be beat. They can be beat. Wisconsin almost beat them. Ohio State would have if it wasn't for Will Howard having a brain fart and forgetting how much time is actually on the clock and stuff like that, because we did have a timeout and stuff. But anyways, though, so they can be beat. Absolutely. So Ohio State's got a chance. If Tennessee were to beat us, Tennessee has a chance. But your defense is going to go out there and really, you know, play some great football. And the offense has got to come out firing early. Got to come out firing early. But it certainly is possible. Certainly. Kenneth says, I think you and Laney make Rager on the Tennessee and Ohio State game. We keep it friendly there. We keep it friendly. Brayden says, JB got any college football playoff predictions? And so, yeah, Ohio State all the way. Ohio State all the way. Take out the mortgage on the house, whatever. Put up all the money. Ohio State all the way. All right, let's see. All right, Samuel says next game, Georgia Bulldogs. And so whoever wins against Notre Dame and Indiana, that's who'll get to face Georgia. But right now, Samuel, Georgia doesn't have an opponent. They just have to wait to see who will play them. Let's see. Braden says we could get an Ohio State versus Oregon Rose Bowl. That's exactly why they put us there. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad. Because I'm like, look, Penn State lost 2 games. We lost 2 games. We beat Penn State head to head. Why couldn't we get Penn State path? Why couldn't we? But I'll leave it at that. Meanwhile, got a Texas player. I'm sorry. Well, he did go to the University of Texas, but lineman fell on his leg there. Ooh, yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Brandon says not surprised by that prediction whatsoever. And so, well, you shouldn't be surprised by the results either, Braden. Oh man, throws it. Oh, what a nice completion to Kazeki. But how about Bama versus Michigan for bowl games? Like, how about that for a bowl game? But Cincinnati, they're moving and grooving right now. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line, and Burrow's going to throw it. Get a nice completion out of Gesicki. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Please run this ball. If y'all don't run this ball, y'all finna make JB, y'all finna make JB come out there and say some things if y'all don't come out here and run this dang ball. All right, 2nd and 4. Perfect time for a draw. Thank you. All right, he picked up about 2 yards there on the play. Come on, Chase Brown, you got this. All right, 3rd down. I say do it again. Kenneth says, I don't make any predictions for college football. He says, I just let the results come to me. Samuel says, will Georgia win the playoffs or lose? And so, well, regardless of who they play in that first round, they will for sure win that first round game. But after that, I mean, they should, but you never know, but they should. Reddit says, yeah, Kenneth, college football is unpredictable. Way more than the NFL. Absolutely. Throws one up there. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. And again, JB's got to say the reason why it was incomplete is simply because you did not run the ball. And right now, Burrow's just shaking his head. JB shaking his head too, Burrow. I'm shaking my head too because it don't make no sense why y'all won't give my man some more carries. Let's see, Kenneth says, so you said, what headset am I using? Am I using Bluetooth headsets? And so I'm not using Bluetooth headsets. Mine is actually has the cord here, so it is, connected USB. But yeah, I've had these for a hot minute. I just grabbed the cheap one for these. Every expensive one I have is either a problem with the audio, all that stuff. But kick is good. So we're all tied up 20-20 in this one here in the 4th quarter with 10 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. And of course, we'll see what Dallas does when we come back here, but all tied up 20-20 here in the 4th quarter. All right, so let's see. And see, Samuel says, good luck, Josh is lost. And so, well, JB hopes I don't lose. Hope I don't lose. Let's see, Kenneth says, don't use earbuds. You got one stuck in your ear and had to go to the hospital to get it out. When did this happen, Kenneth? When did this happen? That sounds terrible. When did this happen? Yeah, definitely no go for JB. But that's insane. Samuel says, let's go. Come on, Cowboys. You say, please win tonight. So Samuel says, please do it. Meanwhile, Kenneth says, back in February. Oh, man, Kenneth. Oh, man. How long did it take for them to remove that from your ear, man? That's like to get it stuck in the ear, man. How did that whole process even go, man? Like, oh, man. All right, let's see. Man, Josh Allen had himself a week despite the fact that they lost. 342 yards, 82 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns. That's insane. Wonder how many fantasy points did he get for that? And Kenneth said a couple of minutes to remove it with tweezers. Okay, okay. Well, at least it was quick. At least it was quick. All right, no return. So let's see what Dallas has in store. And Samuel says, "What RC? Oh, what's this? Next Monday night we get a doubleheader this late in the season? I tell you what, we will not be watching the Falcons Raiders. I can tell you that right here and now. We will not be watching the Falcons or the Raiders. I care nothing for the Desmond Ritter return to Atlanta. Nah, no way, no way. Oh, gets him in the backfield. Cincinnati. Are they finally going to wake up defensively? Kenneth says RC is quiet now. He's nervous for his team. He is nervous for his team. All right, 2nd and 11 here with 9 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Gets the snap, looking, going deep. Oh, nice coverage on the play, incomplete. Put the clamps on him. And now 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 11. This is really big right now. If you're the Cowboys, do you really want to get the ball back here to Cincinnati? Ask yourself that. Third and 11. Kenneth says, who I got winning this one? I got Cincinnati winning this one, Kenneth. I really believe at the end of the day, the Bengals will win this one, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Cowboys do it. But I gotta believe in the team with the better quarterback, Cincinnati. That's how JB sees it. But yeah, Kenneth, I had no idea that happened to you back in February. No idea. But how would JB know? Because back in February, I was not streaming during that month of February, I don't think. I think that was one of the months that I was off because I was just landing my new job at that time after being unemployed for a couple months. Meanwhile, the Bengals on the return. All right, from their own 25-yard line. Now, please, let's run the ball with Jamar. Let's run the ball and give it to Chase Brown. The fact they've been feeding Chase, that's great. Samuel says that he is quiet now. All right, so we about to see. We about to see how this plays out. All right, let's see. So it's going to be big coming up here, of course, for Cincinnati. All right, let's see. Samuel said LOL. Yes. All right, and again, we are at the commercial right now, so still here at the commercial. Kenneth says this game might go overtime. You know what? I wouldn't mind a little JBOT. I wouldn't mind a little JBOT. That would not be bad whatsoever. That would not be bad whatsoever. But what I do mind is the fact that the Bengals aren't running the ball enough. That I do mind. So come on, Cincinnati. Just run the ball. All right, shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They are going to run the ball here up the middle. Nice pickup of about a good 5 yards there on the ground by Chase Brown. They're going to credit him with 4 yards, actually. All right, 2nd and 6. All right, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Burrow throws it to Gesicki. Oh, man. Look, well, that's not Gesicki there. That actually is Hudson there for the catch. And he picks up 19 yards on the play. Big time first down. Okay. Starting to wonder if I did anything to Chase Brown because I feel like he always does the opposite of what I expect him to do. They toss it here, and oh, Brown's going to lose like 4 yards there on the play. That's just awful. Why would you call that play to begin with? You know that they've been coming from the outside all game long. That's just. Let's see. You say Malia Murphy is going to enter the portal for college football again? I don't know why I said again like that, but I feel like that was before. And RC's back, says Jay Bizzle, what up? Did you wake up from a nap, RC? Bengals. Throws it, gets the completion. Lost the ball. Did he really lose the ball? Yes, he did. He's about to run over his own teammate. Whatever it takes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. JB stunned. Talk about a turn of events right now. Not gonna lie, I'm not in love with the play calling tonight from what I've seen from the Bengals. Oh, incomplete. Okay, referee. All right, well, how about that? Kenneth says you had Mexican food for dinner tonight. Oh man, that's great, Kenneth. RC says, let's go. He says he needed that turnover to be overturned. 3rd and 13 coming up. RC said he absolutely dropped off. Don't play with us. Says don't play with us. All right, so you got 3rd and 13 here. Can the Bengals find a way to get a first down right now? All right, let's see. Looking, Burrow. Oh, the ball's out. The ball is out. Luckily for Cincinnati, they recovered the football, but man, that was bad. Coach wants a penalty there, and he's going to fall up short. He's got some crazy looking eyes right now. RC said, that's so disgusting, that ref call. Samuel says, come on, Dallas Cowboys. RC says, JB, my thing is you touch it, you stuck with it. Kenneth says, I hope you have a wonderful night, all my friends. See you next stream. And so thanks for coming through, Kenneth. You have yourself a good night as well. So they punt the ball. Well, it's not going to matter. They already called a penalty there. Okay. It's like, look, guys, JB can help you with this. Line it up, run the ball up the middle. Stop trying to do that toss stuff. Ooh, oh my goodness. I mean, you basically face masked the man to where he almost put a Mark Sanchez there. But man, let's see. He says Bengals tried their hardest to give us an early Christmas gift. They did, but the referee said not so. It's not Christmas yet. All right, Bengals punt the ball. Again, we're all tied up 20-20 here in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go. And yeah, the ball's going to roll in the end zone. Laney says, night, Kenneth. Or as he says, now it's a later game. You say, hey, add an offensive holding to it next. I don't mind. You say, I said I don't mind. Oh man, RC Wild. And now, but again, we're all tied up 20-20. And so far in this one, Joe Burrow, 27-38 for 293 yards, passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for the Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, Cooper Rush, 14 of 25 for 160 yards, passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing wise for the Cowboys, Rico Dowdle, he's 17 carries for 117 yards rushing today. Meanwhile, Brown, he's got 12 carries for 45 yards. Again, Chase Brown. And speaking of Chase, Cincinnati Jamar Chase has 11 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb, 5 receptions, 78 yards, and a touchdown. RC says fake punt. RC says, JB, I would prefer we won without OT necessities. Well, JB's going to need some OT right now. I hate to put it that way, but yeah, JB is going to need some OT most likely. Unless Chase Brown rushes for another 30 yards in this quarter, then I can overlook it. But otherwise, nah, I'm gonna need a lot actually. Hmm. Let's see. RC says, JB, you forgot work tomorrow. You don't need no OT. And so now JB good. JB good. JB feeling refreshed right now. So a little OT won't hurt JB. One of the rare occasions. I'm all for it. RC says, I like the older movies mostly. They made you think more. Well, I tell you what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that if this Cincinnati team cares at all, they're going to come out here and at least don't let them run on you. And look at that. Rico already causing havoc, man. 14 yards up the middle, 131 yards of rushing here for Rico the Auto Law. Man, it's bad. It's nasty. It's nasty. Kenneth says, how much time is in it? Well, Kenneth, we are currently right now here in the fourth quarter with the score being tied 2020 with 6 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the fourth. Again, 6 minutes now left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cowboys with the football from their own 34-yard line. Play fake, looking, throws it, incomplete. Tried to find a tight end there to Ferguson, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cowboys. 5 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here. And RC says, rockin' Rico, rockin' the house. Oh, yeah. All right, so we got a 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation here. Gets the snap, fakes it to Rico. Looking, rush, throws it. Incomplete. Had to rush that one. Brandon Cooks, the intended target, incomplete. 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 10. RC says, JB, how many losses eliminates an NFL franchise from playoff contention? Well, RC, it all depends on the other teams that you're buying with for that, for the playoff spot. Some years you can get in with you know, like 8 losses. Some years it can be 7. Some years it's been 6. And some years I've seen 5 losses to be too much. So it really depends on the year. Meanwhile, Rush throws it incomplete. Incomplete. All right, 5 minutes and 41 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter as I look at the Cincinnati Bengals and I say, feed Chase Brown the ball. Let him run it up the middle. Don't get all cute and fancy and try to do no tosses and stuff like that. No, run it up the middle. You can milk some time. You can get him some carries, and you can make JB very happy. All right, 4th down coming up, 4th and 10. Punt on the way. All right, there's a flag there. You said, can you get 9 losses? Probably not. I have seen a team get in there with 9 losses. I mean, heck, with the extra game and stuff like that. 9 losses some years, like very few years, but sometimes 9 losses can get you in there if you're in a very, very weak division. Sometimes 9 losses can get you in there. I believe Seattle was 7-9 the time that Marshawn Lynch had that infamous game against the Saints in the wild card. So they had 9 losses. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was another team that probably was like 8-9 since they added the extra game. But 9 is probably the max. Like anything more than 9 losses there, that's not going to happen. And if it does, then we need to have a conversation about the division in general. All right, Cincinnati, I am begging you, please, let's just go ahead and run it with Chase Brown. He's got 12 rushing attempts. I need him to somehow get to 17 rushing attempts and also to get to 75 yards rushing. And he's at 45. I'm going to need a big run, a massive run. But I believe he can do it if they give him enough carries. I believe he can do it. And Samuel says, come on, Cowboys, please win. He's begging you. He's begging you to please come out here and get that W for him. Samuel said he's been good all year. Give him a W. Samuel, what do you enjoy attending, I guess, more? Do you enjoy attending college football games more, or do you enjoy attending the NFL games more when you're making those trips? Which one do you enjoy the most when it comes to college football or either the NFL? Let JB know. RC says, JB, what's that smell? Smell of some ham hock. All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals from their own 14-yard line. Snaps it, fakes to the back, looking. Burrow on the move. Burrow throws it, gets a completion again to Chase. That's going to be a first down. Goes out of bounds. First and 10. Come on, guys. Time to run this ball. Time to run this ball. RC says, JB, it's sweet victory. Samuel says, you love NFL football or NCAA football? He says, as long as it's football, you're down with either or. Okay. Did you ever play football in like high school or something like that, Samuel? All right. Again, all tied up 2020. Shotgun. Burrow throws it, gets the completion there. Going to be a pickup of about 5 yards there on the play. All right. So here we go. All right. 2nd and 5 here. 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the fourth. So they won't even think about running it. This is all right. 2nd and 5. Burrow throws it incomplete. Incomplete. But a flag. But a flag. But a flag. RC says, am I going to be forced to karate chop this TV? As I always caution you, RC, don't do it. You say, JB, maybe I just throw a 2 liter of pop at the TV screen with all my might and speed. That's not going to end right. That's not going to end very well. Sammy said, yep, played on high school in Wartburg, Tennessee. Okay, okay, okay. What position did you play, Samuel? Or positions did you play? I bet Samuel was an All American, probably a quarterback. Although I could see receiver. All right, 1st and 10. So run play, and Brown picks up a couple yards there. Second down coming up. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter of play. RC said, JB, how many times you been to Tennessee? How many times have I been to Tennessee? I've actually never like spent time in Tennessee. It's probably been going through Tennessee, but in terms of actually staying in Tennessee, nah. JB has not done Tennessee. Oddly enough, you would think I would have, but I have not. Ooh, offensive holding. Yeah, that's tough. Offensive holding there. Really tough. All right, so now you got to back them up here. Back them up. And Cincinnati coach knows that was massive. I say you go ahead and call a little draw play right now. All right, one back in the backfield. Fakes it to him. Burrow. Already a flag. Oh, Burrow dumps that one off there to the tight end, but doesn't matter because there was a flag on the play. Wow. Samuel says team off. RC says, I don't trust Cooper Kupp. You don't trust Cooper Kupp. What you got against Cooper Kupp? Oh, you mean Cooper Rush there? Leslie Samuel says, Petty Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Okay. But yeah, they threw that flag out there fast. And Parsons says, just so you know I'm coming. Just so you know I'm coming. So 2nd and 26. My, have we been here before? Cowboys being pressured. They throw it to Brown, and Brown going to take it to the 36-yard line. 3rd down coming up. Let's see. RC says, holding. It's a holding party. RC says, holding up. Wait a minute. He said, let me put some holding in it. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 20 right now. 3rd and 20. Gets the snap here. Burrow feeling the rush, and Burrow gets brought down for the sack. He gets brought down for the sack. So the Dallas defense comes up big. Wow. Insane. Insane. Bessie Samuel says, pretty at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And RC says, 3rd and 20. Bet not let them get it, or I'm going to be hot and livid. Well, 2-minute mark, guys, and we're all tied up 20-20. So just comment in the chat if you think it's going to go to overtime and put JBOT. Kenneth says 2-minute warning. That is correct. So Dallas, 2-minute mark. Will they be able to succeed? All right, so Kenneth says JBOT is in the works for the night. Nothing like a good old JBOT. Let's see. RC says Bengals not a good team this year in crunch time too. That's right. That's right. That is right. Samuel says, hey, you is on Tennessee. Please do at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. If I'm ever in Tennessee, stop by there. And so I'll keep that in mind there, Samuel. RC says, JB, what's your thoughts on Burrow this season? You're ready for him to leave? And so, I mean, what Burrow, Jamar Chase, with those two especially have been doing this season. I'll throw in Chase Brown also because for the most part, he's been pretty good this season. They've been scoring a lot of points. Like Bengals defense, a lot of this is on them. A lot of this is on them because they've been in so many games. Carmichael mentioned earlier how many points the Steelers scored on them. The Steelers, they may be a great team, but they're not necessarily a high-scoring team to where they should be, reaching in the 40s and stuff, and then Ravens, you let Lamar just throw all over you. I mean, like, you're letting everybody have their way. Everybody's having their way. So it negates the good that they're doing, but strictly from what Burrow's been able to do, throwing 32 touchdown passes this year to 6 interceptions. Statistically speaking, he's lighting it up. He is lighting it up. But unfortunately, for him, football is a team sport. So the defense is that bad. Oh, a block punt. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. The Bengals got it back. What in the world just happened? Am I seeing this? I don't think I've ever seen that before. So the ball was blocked on the punt, and the ball kept rolling. It kept rolling. Like they say, Papa was a rolling stone. The ball kept rolling. And you can see 41 blocked it. He's thinking he's a hero right now for his team. Cowboy Nation was jumping up right now. Jerry Jones almost did a backflip. But another Cowboys player touched it, and then it landed into the hands of the Bengals player. So the excitement turns into a nightmare. Wow. Wow. All right, Cincinnati, you've been given a gift. You've been given a gift. Now, please, 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 for the love of football, run this ball with Chase up the middle. All right, she said, JB, you ever ate White Castle is good. And so, yep. And RC said that sack was huge because if he threw it, anything could have happened. And so, Samuel says, good food down there in Dollywood and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Oh, here we go. A little 1st and 10 here. Bengals trying to get in field goal range. Burrow throws it, gets the completion, goes out of bounds there. Got 2nd down coming up with 1 minute and 49 seconds to go. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to need them to run the ball, but I'm going to need Cincinnati to also miss the field goal also and take us to overtime. I am going to need that overtime, but I can use some extra yards right now. Oh, yeah, he messed up. He messed up. Like Jokic would say, it's time to get that check back, buddy. 2nd and 3. They do run the ball. And Chase Brown, there you go. Take it to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down. I feel you. All right, 1st down here. He's got 14 carries for 58 yards now. So I'm not going to lie, though. I'm still going to need Cincinnati to miss the field goal. They got what? Cade York is the kicker. I just want to see overtime. That's what I need to see. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun here. Burrow looking. Burrow gets the completion. Oh, my goodness. Chase is fit to score a touchdown, but it's Jamar Chase for the touchdown. Oh, man, that doesn't help JB at all. Like, not at all. Ah, oh, man. Well, how about that? RC says, Turban, let's run it back, bro. Come on, do it for me. RC says, wait, what happened? RC said, just run me over, JB. RC said, in a word, agonizing. Well, Bengals just scored a touchdown there. And of course, Jamar Chase with the score and the extra point attempt. It is good to make it a touchdown game. Now, Cowboys, you got all 3 timeouts and you got 1 minute and 1 second left to work with. So I need the Cowboys to tie this up so we can go to overtime. That's what JB needs. That's what the doctor ordered, essentially. RC says sometimes he hates sports, sometimes he love it at the same time. I understand that. But man, even if they got the ball in overtime, they would still not. Dang it, these are supposed to be the carries for him. Let's see, Kenneth says that's for me and Mr. JB Bengals. And so, hey, yeah, but JB needs overtime. JB needs overtime. I still need some more yards from Chase Brown. All right, well, let's see what the Dallas Cowboys have in store here. Cooper Rush, 3 timeouts. Oh man, look at that. Micah Parsons over there. My man's breaking down right now. He's like, how? He's like, all you had to do was tackle. He's like, all you had to do was tackle. He said, homie can't come back next year. He's like, homie can't come back next year. RC said 102 left with 3 timeouts. JB, I want to see a tie game too, but you're afraid Cooper Rush interception. Speaking of Rush, throws it, gets the completion to CD Lamb. All right, to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a timeout call there, right? Right? Why is the clock still running? I was about to say, why are they walking up and the clock's still running? But that's a timeout there. They should put a couple more seconds back on the clock there, put us at about 52 or 53 seconds. Again, Bengals up 27-20 right now over the Dallas Cowboys. Can Cooper Rush do it? Is he him? All right, 1st and 10 right now for the Dallas Cowboys. Ferguson goes in motion here. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back from their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation here. 53 seconds on the clock. Gets the snap. Rush looking. Rush runs forward there and stumbles for 2 yards there. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there, but time is running. You got to burn that time out. You should have been burning the time out. What are you doing? That's the dumbest clock management I have seen. Oh my goodness. You just wasted 10 seconds. And then you get sacked. Well, let's not call a timeout though, because you don't want to burn a timeout, right? You don't want to burn a timeout. What in the world? This all could have been prevented. This all could have been prevented. Wow. Let's see what she says. JB, how does that foul touch the ball? Fool touch the ball. Can we fire him immediately? All right, she says, fire him in the tunnel, cut him in the tunnel. Jerry, cut him, fire him now. Let's see, RC says, Parsons looks like R. Kelly on that interview. Y'all, yes, he does. He does. Kenneth says, are you having some technical difficulties on the stream tonight? And so am I showing up with some technical difficulties there? I didn't even notice it. 3rd and 15, throws it. Gets the completion there, but well shy of that 1st down marker, and that was to Ferguson here. So 4th down coming up. You got 1 timeout. If you can get a 1st down, get closer, you'll give yourself some opportunities for some deep shots in the end zone. But right now, things are looking very oblique right now for the Dallas Cowboys. RC says, I'm about to push this TV off the roof. Don't do it, RC. All right, 4th and 7. So here we go on 4th and 7. Shotgun formation here for the Dallas Cowboys. Can we see a big-time play? Gets the snap, looking. Cooper Rush throws it way too high for his intended target there, and that's going to be incomplete. So with the incompletion, Cincinnati can take a knee, and that's going to be the game finale with Cincinnati winning 27-20 over the Dallas Cowboys. RC says, JB, I'm gonna have to go fund me a new TV. Oh man, JB is so sad. I put my faith in Chase Brown, and he really let me down today. So sad. Well, they line up for the knee, and they take the knee. That's it. That's game. That is game. Kenneth says, that's the game, JB. You said won the game, RC. RC says, gosh, this sucks. Sorry for your RC. Laney says, good night, JB and everyone. Yeah, good night to you, Laney. And RC says, Laney, this is so disappointing. And you say, thanks, JB, for covering. Appreciate you. And of course, RC, and I'm glad to hear that you're getting better. And thanks, everybody, coming through here on a Monday night here. And again, Cincinnati wins 27-20 and beat the Dallas Cowboys down there in Dallas, moving Dallas to 1-6 at home so far this year for the season. Samuel says, why, Cowboys? You say win tonight. He says he's heard about the Cowboys. RC says Parsons was pissed and he stormed off. Yeah, he's about to find his TV and chunk that for sure. For sure. But yeah. Well, yeah, guys, thanks for coming through here. So JB will be signing off here, but thanks again for coming through. You guys are the real MVPs. And again, congratulations, Cincinnati, on winning a tough, hard-fought game on the road. And Samuel says he's out and see me next stream there. So you take care, Samuel. See you next time. Kenneth says, RC, stop crying. Take a chill pill. RC says, JB, catch you next time. Yep, see you next time. Signing out, guys, and take care.